Afternoon, and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Not all heroes wear capes. Celebrate her this Mother's Day at Quartz. Save up to 40% off selected furniture, appliances, and electronics. Get free accessories with selected purchases and much more. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay $0 for 30 days. And before you check out, don't forget to add extended warranty with our Quartz Super Shield product, which will protect your purchase for up to 4 years. Celebrate moms with us only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offer ends May 31st, 2023.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, residents affected by the 2021 volcanic eruption are still being assisted through a number of programs by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The latest initiative is the Farm Skills Internship Program through the Ministry of Social Development in partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture. The program was launched on May 2nd, 2023. The program is expected to benefit 171 participants from Orange Hill to as far north as Fancy. It will provide theory and practical sessions on agriculture production. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Suboto Caesar, encouraged the participants to utilize being learned and utilize what is being learned and look towards developing businesses and niche markets. Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Orlando Brewster, said in addition to the technical support the Ministry of Agriculture will provide to the farmers, the program will address seedling production, crop farming, land preparation, crop establishment, basic agro-processing, and the use of improved and modern technologies. The 3-month program, funded by the World Bank, will be conducted at the Agriculture Station at Orange Hill. Grade 6 students from across St. Vincent and the Grenadines will take the final component of the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment CPEA today, Thursday, 4th, and Friday, 5th May 2023. 1,702 students, comprising of 846 males and 856 females, will sit the exam at 18 centers nationwide. The final component of the CPEA comprises multiple choice papers in 4 subject areas: mathematics, social studies, language arts, and science. On day 1, students will sit the mathematics and social studies, and on day 2, the language arts and science will be administered respectively. Each paper consists of 50 items, and the students will have 1 hour and 15 minutes per paper. The final exam accounts for 60% of the students' overall score, and the school-based assessments, which form the internal component, accounts for 40% of the students' final score. The results are expected to be released by CXC in June, allowing sufficient time for the Ministry of Education to conduct its secondary placement exercise for the new academic year 2023-2024. Still on the local scene, the Taiwan-based Simply Help Foundation donated a second shipment of items to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023, at a handing over ceremony at the Embassy of the Republic of China on Taiwan. Minister of National Mobilization, the Honorable Orlando Brewster, said the Republic of China on Taiwan has assisted St. Vincent and the Grenadines through many initiatives and continues their unwavering support to SVG. To this end, Brewster said that this second container of supplies, which includes clothing, educational toys, and medical uniforms, will serve to uplift, benefit, and make an impact here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The minister also thanked the Taiwanese government for their continuing support. Taiwan's ambassador to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, His Excellency Peter Shalilan, said the 42 years of diplomatic relations between Taiwan and SVG goes beyond the governmental connections. His Excellency commended the Simply Help Foundation for donating over $60,000 worth of clothing and additional supplies. The Simply Help Foundation was established in 2000. On to news in the region. Caribbean countries regressed on this year's Press Freedom Index, which was released by Reporters Without Borders (RSF) yesterday. Trinidad and Tobago is the highest ranked Caribbean country on the 2023 index at 30th, which was 5 places lower than 2022. In its assessment, RSF said, year after year, Trinidad and Tobago maintains its good record in terms of freedom of the press, even though there is still room for improvement. They also said that Trinidad and Tobago provides a generally safe and protected environment for the profession. Jamaica, who was the highest ranked Caribbean country in 2022, fell 20 places to be ranked at number 32. The lowest ranked Caribbean country was Cuba. The island ranked at 172nd, which was 1 place higher than it was in 2022. Suriname's government held emergency talks with Amerindian leaders on Tuesday night following the riots in Pikin-Saron area, southwest of the capital, earlier in the day that left 2 people dead, a police station and 11 lumber trucks set ablaze. Justice and Police Minister Kenneth Amotsky said the Pikin-Saron area remained inaccessible to civilians as the police and army continue their operations, detaining persons associated with the attacks. Chairman of the Association of Indigenous Village Chiefs in Suriname, VIDS, Muriel Fernandez, said that while her organization was taken by surprise, the situation, however, had been brewing for some time among the indigenous population, who feel that they are being treated unfairly by the government. Fernandez said she regrets the acts of violence and the deaths and injuries linked to the rioting. She said the protest has created the space for dialogue with the government now that the pleas of the indigenous people are now finally being heard. The government delegation to the meeting was headed by Foreign Affairs Minister Albert Ramdin. On the international scene, Pakistan's ruling alliance and the main opposition party have ended a crucial round of talks with a consensus on holding simultaneous national and provincial elections in the country. The late Tuesday night talks between the ruling Pakistan Democratic Movement (PDM) and former Prime Minister Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI), however, ended without any agreement on a poll date. The two sides held the negotiations after Pakistan's Supreme Court last month ordered the political parties to consult among themselves to agree on an election date. Pakistan historically holds the national and provincial elections together. General elections are due in October this year. But a crisis emerged in January after PTI, in a bid to force the government to call for early elections, decided to dissolve the legislative assemblies in Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provinces it controlled. And finally, in sports, this year's Women's T20 World Cup was the most watched women's tournament in history, says the International Cricket Council. Australia beat host South Africa in the final to win the tournament for a 6th time, while England reached the semi-finals. The ICC said global viewing hours for the event were 192 million, a 44% increase on the 2020 edition. There were also record figures, 6.9 million hours in the UK, up 26% from 2020. Video views across all channels rose from 1.1 billion in 2020 to 1.4 billion now. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Not all heroes wear capes. Celebrate her this Mother's Day at Quartz. Save up to 40% off selected furniture, appliances, and electronics. Get free accessories with selected purchases and much more. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and pay $0 for 30 days. And before you check out, don't forget to add extended warranty with our Quartz Super Shield product, which will protect your purchase for up to 4 years. Celebrate moms with us only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offer ends May 31st, 2023.
Did you know? Have you used them? Vertis, Madushi, Lilies. These are among the best bathroom tissue products available any place. Excellent quality, larger sheet sizes, and more sheets per roll. Check them out and compare with others. And guess what? Guess what? These are produced right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I tell you, Vinci's have class.